Hello, fellow travelers. Today, we are taking a trip to a very special place in Vienna, Austria. This city is famous for its music, its coffee houses, and its grand buildings. We are going to explore one of the grandest of them all, Schonbrunn Palace. Imagine a huge, beautiful palace painted a sunny yellow color. It sits just a short ride from the busy center of Vienna, waiting to show you its wonders. This isn't just a building. It's a doorway into a world of emperors, elegant parties, and incredible history. Getting here is easy, and once you arrive, you feel like you have stepped back in time to a more glamorous age. Schonbrunn Palace is truly enormous, with over 1,400 rooms inside its majestic walls. When you stand before it, you can't help but feel small. The big courtyard in front welcomes you, and you can almost hear the sound of horse-drawn carriages arriving for a royal ball centuries ago. The palace's name, Schonbrunn, means beautiful spring. According to legend, an emperor discovered a lovely spring of water here long ago, and that is how the palace got its name. It's a perfect name because the whole place feels fresh and full of life, inviting you to come and explore every corner of its vast estate. When you visit Vienna, you will find many amazing sights, but Schonbrunn is a must-see. It offers a complete experience for any traveler. You can tour the fancy rooms where royalty lived, or you can spend your whole day just wandering through the incredible gardens that stretch out behind the palace. It is a place for history lovers, for people who enjoy beautiful nature, and for families looking for a fun day out. The palace and its grounds are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which means they are recognized as a treasure for the entire world to protect and enjoy for many years. Getting to the palace is simple, making it a perfect destination for a day trip. You can take the city's excellent public transportation, like the U-Bahn, which is Vienna's subway system. The ride is quick and drops you off just a short walk from the main entrance. This accessibility means you can easily fit a visit into your Vienna itinerary without any stress. So grab your comfiest walking shoes, because we are about to journey through a place where every path and every room has a fascinating story to tell. It's an adventure you won't want to miss. Let's step inside and learn about the history of this amazing place. Schonbrunn Palace was the summer home for the Habsburg rulers, one of Europe's most powerful royal families for centuries. The palace we see today was mostly built during the 1700s under the rule of Empress Maria Theresa. She was a very important and powerful leader, the only woman to ever rule the Habsburg lands. She loved Schonbrunn dearly and transformed it into the magnificent residence that became the center of court life. It was here that she raised her 16 children, including the future Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. The palace is famous for many reasons, but especially because of Emperor Franz Joseph and his wife, Empress Elizabeth, who was known as Sisi. They lived here for much of their long reign in the 19th century. Franz Joseph was a hard-working emperor who woke up very early every morning to work in his office at the palace. Sisi was famous for her incredible beauty and her restless spirit. Touring their private rooms gives you a personal look into their lives. His simple military-style bedroom contrasts sharply with her lavish dressing rooms. You can feel their presence as you walk through these halls. The importance of Schonbrunn extends beyond just being a royal home. It was also a stage for major European political events. For example, it was in the beautiful Hall of Mirrors that a 6-year-old Mozart performed for Empress Maria Theresa, amazing the entire court with his musical genius. Later, Napoleon Bonaparte, the famous French emperor, used the palace as his headquarters when his army occupied Vienna. Walking through these rooms, you are literally walking in the footsteps of some of the most influential figures in the history of the entire European continent. After the end of the monarchy in Austria in 1918, the palace became the property of the new Austrian Republic. The government decided to open it up for everyone to see and appreciate. This decision turned a private royal playground into a public treasure. Today, it is Austria's most visited tourist attraction, welcoming millions of people from all over the world each year. It stands as a powerful symbol of Austria's rich imperial past and its journey into becoming the modern, democratic country it is today. It's a history lesson that is both grand and deeply personal. Now, let's go outside and explore the gardens because they are just as spectacular as the palace itself. The gardens at Schonbrunn are not just a few flower beds, they are a massive park filled with amazing things to see and do. Right behind the palace, you will find the Great Parterre, a huge area of perfectly arranged flower beds, statues and fountains. It is designed with incredible precision, creating a beautiful pattern when you look at it from above. Walking along the wide gravel paths, surrounded by colourful flowers and hedges cut into perfect shapes, feels like you are a guest at a royal party. As you explore further, you will find many surprises hidden within the gardens. There is a tricky maze and a labyrinth to get lost in, which is great fun for both kids and adults. You can also discover the Roman ruin, which was built to look like an ancient crumbling building from Rome, adding a touch of romantic drama to the landscape. High up on the hill overlooking the palace is a magnificent structure called the Gloriette. It looks like a grand archway and offers the most breathtaking view of the entire palace, gardens, and the city of Vienna in the distance. One of the most popular attractions in the gardens is the Schonbrunn Zoo, or Tiergarten. This is the oldest operating zoo in the entire world, founded back in 1752. It is a wonderful place to spend a few hours, home to many animals from all over the globe, including giant pandas, tigers, and elephants. The zoo combines historic old buildings with modern, spacious enclosures for the animals. It is a testament to the long tradition of scientific curiosity and animal care that began here centuries ago under the patronage of the emperors themselves. Another wonderful spot to visit is the Palm House, a huge greenhouse made of glass and iron. Inside, you will find a lush tropical world filled with exotic plants from different continents. It is divided into 3 sections, each with a different climate, from a cool northern forest to a hot and humid rainforest. Walking through it feels like taking a quick trip around the world. The gardens of Schonbrunn offer so much more than just a pretty view. They are a place of discovery, fun, and relaxation for every single visitor. So, why do people love visiting Schonbrunn so much? I think it is because it offers a perfect mix of history, beauty, and fun. You get to step into a real-life fairy tale. The palace is so grand and the stories of the emperors and empresses are so fascinating that it captures your imagination. You can spend hours just looking at the fancy furniture, the golden decorations, and the beautiful paintings on the walls. It makes history feel alive and real, not just something you read about in a book. It's an experience that connects you directly to Europe's past in a very powerful way. The enjoyment continues outside in the magnificent gardens. It is a wonderful place to just relax and enjoy a beautiful day. You can find a quiet bench to sit on, have a picnic on the grass, or take a leisurely stroll along the shaded paths. The walk up the hill to the Gloriette is worth every step for the incredible photo opportunity it provides. The view from up there is simply unforgettable. It is a chance to breathe in the fresh air, soak up the sun, and appreciate the incredible work that went into creating such a stunning landscape. For families traveling with children, Schonbrunn is a fantastic destination. The zoo is always a big hit, and the challenge of the maze provides endless entertainment. There is so much open space for kids to run around and explore safely. The palace also offers special children's tours that make the history fun and engaging for younger visitors. It is a place where you can create wonderful memories together, making it more than just a historical site. It is a place for connection and shared joy, which is what travel is all about for me. In the end, a visit to Schonbrunn Palace and Gardens is something you should absolutely do when you are in Vienna. It is more than just a tourist attraction. It is a full day of adventure and discovery. You get to experience the incredible wealth and power of the Habsburg Empire, but you also get to enjoy the simple pleasure of a walk in a beautiful park. It is a place that has something for everyone, no matter your age or interests. So when you plan your trip to Austria, make sure you set aside a day for Schonbrunn. You will be so glad you did. Happy travels.